So here we are. We are down to dessert. But spices for dessert? Seriously? Yes, Sweet Chica. Crazy story about this we'll have to discuss sometime because it's kind of funny and interesting. But spices, honey, maple, all kinds of loveness. We're making some old school cobbler. Now, there's all kinds of versions of cobbler and everyone has their favorites. Some have a cake batter to the bottom. Some have pie dough cooked in. This is one of the ones that is, we're using Bisquick, baby. Old school time. And we're gonna make a cake batter to go on. Peaches go on top. Super simple. 30 minutes to cook roughly, and about 15 minutes to assemble. That's it. So here we are. Crank that pan up. I like to use a nonstick because a lot of sugar in here. I mean, you're not going low cal. Sweet Chica, that's it. New package, so you know I'm not full of it. There we go. So get this open up, okay? And that can't be beat. Peaches, hear that? It's a beautiful sound. I didn't put any butter in yet. That pan is really hot. Butter. We'll let that go for a few minutes. Melt down, it's gonna cook to lose a peach. Oop, grab peach, hold on. Frozen peaches, you know, we're in summertime right now, so if you can find, fresh peaches, by all means use fresh peaches. They have a little more water to them. You can determine your ripeness if you want. You want them greener, you want them a little more mushy and have all just the peach soup juice cobbler thing going on, great. With that, I made this with frozen peaches so you can make this cobbler any time of year. We always have frozen peaches at the store. And this recipe is so easy to do. In less than an hour, you have a peach cobbler thrown together for dinner or a little dinner party. Waiting on the peaches. Got 10 minutes for that. So, crank the oven. Oven to 375. We'll spray. Get your pan sprayed. 9 by 13. How's that? Any non-stick spray is good. Batter. Got to mix the batter. Super simple. Bisquick. Seriously, who doesn't love some Bisquick? Okay. All right. Sugar. Bisquick and sugar. You need a little more sugar because the recipe does not have enough sugar in it, right?
Whoa.
All right, sugar, Bisquick. Give that a mix together. Spice rub. Shake and shake. It's all good. Really get this incorporated. Now, very important, 1, 2 tablespoons. Take away from the mix. We're gonna add that back to some juice. It's gonna thicken up the juice, add the batter to it, all for one, right? Milk. Just mix it together, nice and smooth. Again, it's Bisquick, it does it well for you. Look at that. You can make pancakes with this. Oh, that's a great idea. Sweet Chica pancakes. A little savory, a little sweet for a little dinner dessert. I love that. Maybe I should. If you guys think I need to make that, drop me a note. There you go. That's it. Nothing to it. There's your batter. Still waiting on to cook. Getting ready to add in the rest of the ingredients. But when we do that, Let this sit for a few minutes. See the bubbles that come up around the edge? That's it. Pour it in. Very important. I can't stress this enough. When you pour the peach business in on top of this, don't be mixy-mixy. Let it keep separate but equal. Because if you don't, you're going to end up with a big scrambled mess. We are right now at 10 minutes. Exactly 10. Okay? Super high heat. This is just butter and peaches. Look how juicy, crazy, almost starting to stick just a tad because I got this fire crazy high. Keep moving it, okay? Now, before I add the sugar and the spice, one little pro tip. I love doing this. So one of these cool little dough scrapers is plastic. Doesn't tear up your pan. Rough chop. I don't want a rough chop in the beginning. I want a rough chop now. Just break them up. They adds a little more moisture and breaks it out. Just run it around. There you go. That's it. I love these things. So we're here at this stage. Literally, my favorite jam preserves, pretty much if I have to go buy it outside of my amazing wife making her own. One of my mom. It's fabulous and has a fabulous story to it as well. So half a jar. Bloop. You're done. Set. Definitely not calorically low. Sugar, not salt. Sugar and preserves. Give that a mix in, and we're gonna get that. Now we're gonna put in the spice, baby. That's how much. Already the smell is coming alive. It is nuts how potent that spice rub is. So play with it, because sometimes less is more. It's gonna be very intense. Now you look at this, it's almost like, oh, crazy. Crank the heat back up. Gonna make it a little juicy going. Oh, I'm excited. This dessert really, really excites me. Oof. Now, depending on the peaches, the time of year that you get them, not all frozen are equal, okay? You may have your favorite brand, but even so, peaches change with the season. That's how they do. Now, there is a little bit of salt in the spice rub, and so you might want to add a little more. So give it a taste. Add a little more. I am. And this is it. I'm gonna take out a little juice. I'm gonna mix some stuff with it. Add it back in. Oh, absolutely fabuloso. All right, turn the heat off, man. A little warm. So take this juice, lovely juice. Remember that little bit of Bisquick mix with the sugar and spice rub that I took out of the bowl. There you go. Take a little bit of juice out of the pan. You're good. Together. If you don't do this before you just start dumping this into the pot, you're gonna have a mess. Nobody wants a mess. Try not to get this all over your hands because this is like napalm. No kidding. That's it. Throw it in. Done. Mix up. Cook for 1 minute. Okay. We're experiencing technical difficulties. He was meant for a taste test. Incredibly hot. So, crank up heat. 1 minute. Dump it in. Let it go. All right, 1 minute. Just bring it together. Of Incorporate, bring to the boil. You're done. Dump this on top. Ready? The edges, corners. Don't waste any of this juice. It's good. Makes a great bourbon cocktail as well. I'm just saying. All right, man. Into the oven we go. We're gonna start 375, 30 minutes. At 30 minutes, actually at about 25 minutes, give it a check. The spice that's in here, everyone's oven is a little bit different. So if it starts to burn, when you check it, cover it with foil. If it hasn't started that yet, then you're gonna cover it at 30 minutes for another 10. Just enough to let it sit, let the heat and the steam cook the cake batter underneath, okay? But we're gonna check this in 20 minutes to see what it looks like. There we go. Oh, bye-bye, see you in a minute. Here we are, 20 minutes to the minute. Alarm just went off. There you go. And a lot of people, you might want this. You're totally fine. There's no eggs in it. So you still have to rotate. A little more dark on this side. But I checked about 3 minutes ago and it went from this to that right there. So that tells me in another 10 minutes, it will probably burn. So, a little foil. Hot. Okay. That's fine. There we go. All right, oven back up to temperature, and we're gonna check this in 10 minutes. Here we go, here we go. Exactly 35 minutes. Wow. Oh, look at that, would you? Ooh. Now, a little juicy. I'm gonna uncover. I think I wanna take this a little bit longer. Nah, I like that. Because it's still gonna carry over cooking. That sugar is like napalm lava. So it's still gonna continue to cook. Almost like a pineapple upside down cake. That spongy, that's really what you get with this, which is really cool. Wow, let's see that. I would recommend letting this cool about 30 minutes before you want to serve that craziness. So it's out, ready to go. I mean, it's still blazing hot, and you know, it still has a little bit of jiggle in the center. So we're just gonna take the foil, cover it back up, just so that it keeps the heat in. Really hot glass. All right, we're done. 20 minutes, come back. Let's eat. Here it is, peach cobbler. And not just any peach cobbler. This is Sweet Chica's cobbler, baby. Unbelievable. Check it out. Kaboom. Check a bom bom. What? Tell me that doesn't look amazing. I showed you how to make it. It's so easy. It will do exactly what I say, how I did it. It will turn out this way because I made it 100 times to make sure. We're in Texas. Sorry, Blue Bunny stands no chance. Boom! Wow. Sexy is as peachy does. That's it. And this is the most amazing Sweet Chica peach cobbler. I got them good. I can't help it. I'm like, I've been at this a while. Oh, look at that. Isn't that awesome? It smells good, it tastes good. It's not as sweet as you imagine. Actually, the ice cream is the sweetest part. It's the sweetest component of everything. So, anyway, barbecue box, black satin, everything I've made, peach cobbler, primetime cherry swine, Southwest Caesar, Caesar dressing, wings. The idea completely behind the barbecue box is that this entire meal can be made out of one box in one day to make it special and amazing for Father's Day. That's it. So, I hope you enjoy. I've enjoyed making it. Dig in, man. Oh, I'm so excited. That's good. Oh shit, I need a service now.